Hello, my name is Olof Hedqvist. Let's have a look now at how we can use this program, the Assignment Digitizer, to print our assignments. The reason we need to use the program to do that is that in order to later be able to sort our scanned files, it means that our printed files need to remember what they are so that we can later pick up that information and use it for sorting. And the way that we do that is by adding barcodes to the top right corner of each page of the assignments. So let's have a look. Press there. This thing shows up. It shows up on my other screen for some reason, but here it is. So first thing is we need to decide what it is that we want to print. For that we press this button and it opens a browser, and this defaults to a folder that you can choose in the setup page of the program. Let's see. I have prepared by putting in a test here. Final exam I gave last autumn. Let's say that I want to, so here I can choose, once I've chosen this file, either to add it as a new post to the database or add it to a previously existing post in the database. And the program will automatically fill in these text boxes to say just basically the file name but without the file extension. So it doesn't say .pdf, but other than that it's the same as the file name, because more than likely that is what you want to call the assignment. But if you want to change that, you can go in here and change to whichever name you prefer. And here it's actually searching now for something that is called the same thing. So if I empty here, then we can see all the available assignments that I've created. So if we go to, for instance, I have something called final exam from before, but this is a different final, so I don't want to add it to that. So instead this time I'm going to add it to its own post. So I press this create new post button. Now I have to choose how many copies I want. And what this will do is that it will create a single PDF file which contains all these 60 copies of the original file, and each page will have a barcode. So let's press print. It's going to take a little while because we're making a very large PDF. And let's see. There you go. Here is the PDF. So you see here we have barcodes at the top of each page. And the information and content on these barcodes is basically 3 numbers. The first number corresponds to the ID of the database post that we just created for this test. The second part corresponds to which print it is. So this is the first thing that comes up here as number 1 is the first test printed, and then the third number here is the page. So this one would say, let's say, I don't know which, like let's say that the ID is 62-1-1 is what this barcode says. This one says 62-1-2. And if I go down to the other one, then if this is the second, if this is the 4th page of the second test, then this one says 62-2-4, for instance. So this is how we will later sort these files, these assignments, once they've been handled by the students and scanned again back into the computer. Okay, so now I just have to print this, and since it's open here in Adobe PDF Reader, I can just print from here. And this works exactly the same way it would do any other time. Whatever printer you're using, you can use the properties as you would through Adobe Reader in any other circumstance. If you don't like using Adobe Reader for printing, then you can close this and you can open the to print folder, and it will now have this document, which with the underline combined, that is the same document that we just opened. You can open it with whatever application you prefer to use for printing. Okay. And then you print, and then you're done. So that was all for how to print files using the Assignment Digitizer. So thank you for your attention.